The reported visit has quickly captured national and international attention, with many Nigerians expressing surprise, hope, curiosity, and deep emotional reflection about what such a development could mean for the future of the long-running legal and political situation surrounding the detained figure. According to early accounts circulating among observers, foreign officials were seen arriving under tight security arrangements, prompting speculation that diplomatic or humanitarian discussions may have taken place behind closed doors. Although official confirmation remains limited, the emotional response from supporters has been immediate, with many interpreting the reported visit as a sign that the world is watching more closely than ever before. For families who have followed every court session and every update surrounding the case, the news feels deeply personal, representing a moment where international attention appears to intersect with domestic legal processes. Across several communities, conversations have shifted from frustration and uncertainty toward cautious optimism, as people wonder whether renewed dialogue or diplomatic engagement could emerge. Supporters gathered in small groups, discussing the development with mixed emotions, some expressing relief, while others remain careful not to raise expectations prematurely. Legal experts remind citizens that visits by foreign officials to detained individuals can occur for multiple reasons, including consular observation, human rights monitoring, or security consultations. Yet, beyond legal interpretation, lies the emotional reality experienced by citizens who have invested years of attention and advocacy into the case. A mother, interviewed in the Southeast, described feeling hopeful for the first time in months, saying that international presence makes her believe that justice and fairness may receive broader scrutiny. Another supporter explained that the news brought tears of relief, not because outcomes are certain, but because the situation no longer feels ignored beyond Nigeria's borders. Political analysts emphasize that such visits, if confirmed, often reflect diplomatic engagement rather than intervention and should be understood within established international norms. Nevertheless, symbolism carries powerful emotional weight, especially in a case that has shaped political discussions and public sentiment for years. Security officials have continued routine operations around the facility, maintaining order while avoiding disruption to normal correctional procedures. Authorities emphasize that the safety and rights of all detainees remain protected under Nigerian law, regardless of international interest. Human rights advocates have welcomed any form of observation that encourages transparency, arguing that visibility can strengthen confidence in legal processes. They stress that justice must not only be done, but must also be seen to be done. Religious leaders across different denominations have called for calm and prayer, encouraging citizens to interpret developments with patience rather than speculation. They remind followers that peace and unity remain essential regardless of political differences. Emotional reactions continue to spread across social media, where many Nigerians share messages of hope, reflection, and cautious anticipation. Some users describe the moment as historic, while others urge restraint until official statements clarify the purpose of the reported visit. Diplomatic analysts explain that international officials may engage with host governments to better understand legal proceedings or humanitarian conditions without influencing judicial outcomes. Such interactions are common in complex cases attracting global attention. For ordinary Nigerians, however, the emotional significance lies not in protocol, but in perception that voices once considered distant are now listening. Community leaders have urged supporters to remain peaceful, emphasizing that lawful conduct strengthens credibility and encourages constructive dialogue. Economic observers know that international attention often influences broader perceptions about governance and institutional transparency. They argue that responsible handling of sensitive cases can enhance national confidence, both domestically and internationally. Security experts caution against spreading unverified details that could heighten tension or create misunderstandings about diplomatic intentions. They emphasize that accurate information remains essential during emotionally charged moments. Meanwhile, families affected by insecurity across different regions reflect on how justice, fairness, and stability remain interconnected national goals. The reported visit has reignited conversations about reconciliation dialogue and the possibility of future political healing. Youth groups discussing the development express hope that peaceful solutions may eventually replace years of division and mistrust. Psychologists observing public reaction note that prolonged uncertainty often creates emotional fatigue, and that moments suggesting progress can generate powerful collective relief. This emotional response highlights how deeply the case has affected national consciousness beyond legal boundaries. Observers stress that regardless of outcomes, respect for institutions and peaceful engagement must remain guiding principles. Legal scholars reiterate that court proceedings continue independently and that diplomatic interest does not override constitutional processes. Still, many Nigerians describe feeling reassured that international awareness may encourage transparency and adherence to due process. Families continue following updates closely, awaiting official confirmation that could clarify intentions behind the reported visit. In markets, workplaces, and homes, conversations revolve around hope, uncertainty, and the desire for closure after years of tension. Community elders encourage younger generations to remain patient, reminding them that meaningful change often unfolds gradually rather than instantly. The emotional atmosphere surrounding this development reflects a nation searching for stability, understanding, and resolution. Supporters emphasize that peaceful advocacy remains the most powerful path toward constructive outcomes. Security agencies continue urging citizens to avoid actions capable of disrupting public order while investigations and legal processes proceed. Analysts believe that continued dialogue between nations can strengthen cooperation and mutual understanding even amid sensitive issues. The reported presence of foreign officials underscores how domestic events can resonate far beyond national borders in an interconnected world. As Nigerians watch closely, many hope that compassion, wisdom, and fairness will guide decisions moving forward. This moment stands as a reminder that behind every political debate are human emotions, families, and communities yearning for peace. We will continue to monitor verified developments and provide responsible updates as more information becomes available. For now, citizens are encouraged to remain calm, stay informed, and allow lawful processes to unfold with dignity and respect. The story continues to evolve, and Nigerians across the country remain attentive, united by hope that dialogue, understanding, and justice will ultimately prevail. Every single day, we come here with one mission: to make sure you are informed, aware, and never left in the dark about what is happening in our country. Behind every report is research, dedication, and the desire to bring you the truth without fear or favor. This channel is more than just news. It is a community of people who care about Nigeria, who want clarity instead of confusion, and facts instead of rumors. But we cannot continue this journey without you. When you subscribe, you are not just clicking a button. You are supporting credible reporting. You are encouraging independent journalism. You are helping this platform grow so that more Nigerians can stay informed and empowered. If this channel has ever helped you understand a situation better, if it has kept you updated during critical moments, please support us today. Click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an important update. Let us grow together. Let us stay informed together. And let us continue building a stronger, more aware Nigeria together. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your trust. And thank you for being part of this family.